Okay. Well, let's use what's left of our voicing and check on in. Oh, snap, Captain subscribed. Well, thank you, Captain.
Yay, stream.
Took me a second, sir, but then I had to plug all the stuff back in. But we're getting right back into it. It is good to be back. I haven't been in this location for about 7 to 8 days, actually. Oh, no, lose them won't lose a rank. Well, been there before. Let's see how this pays off. That being the heck of hand shredding we did off stream. Might sound a little dry, unfortunately, the bulk reports are a little blown out. But we're trying our best. Alright. Da-da-da-da-duel. The greatest go second hand, by the way, considering that it has Harpy's Feather that's right there. Uh-oh. Cashier alert. Well, may not be as much of a problem. It really is. It really is. You don't realize that until you sign up for it, and then you just gotta go yappa, yappa, yappa. Speaking of yappa, I won't activate the effect of my monster because that's a fast track for it being banished. I think actually I just have to turn that to off. Oh, it is Ingrid EU, isn't it? I will need to give Ingrid a shot once she releases. Hey fam, good to see you. Let's see what we lost over here. Ooh, 2 copies of Metamorphosis and 1 copy of my sort of joke tech card, Mirage Mirror Force. Oh no, Chogans. It's making it a little weird. So detach 2. Special summoning as many battle eagle tokens as possible. All tokens all the time. Start early. The reason I say that on the Clown Crew Genesis deck is, of course, because there will likely be, at some point in the future, a Pendulum monster and a Link monster. But while those make the Clown Crew better in advanced format, you can't actually run those in Genesis. So, start early. I haven't done a whole lot of Clown Crewing myself. I've seen a lot of lists. I have played against it once or twice. Mid-circuit Clown Crew makes sense, but that sounds pretty expensive on the point, so I have to do a little bit of lab time, for sure. But I'll be back to that as soon as that comes up. Oh, my poor vocal cords. And my poor life points, actually. Uh-oh. Like a fan beast. Oh, my. Alright. Gonna have to probably rank back up. We'll see. We'll give it a shot. We're definitely fighting Garone. Probably shows up right about here. There it is. It does feel like it was just kind of lining up the shot for sure. Okay, so it looks like next they are going to go ahead and discard a copy of Cashier Big Bang here. Special summon back to Jet Synchron. They could make another level 10 Synchro, 3+1+3+3. Or a 4, or a 7. Looks like we're going to start out with a 4. I don't think it's Track Maker. Oh, it's Cupid Pin. Interesting. Nice copy, too. I actually really liked it. There were some really like random reprints in there that I'm particularly excited about. Raigeki Break, obviously a big one for people who play time travel format, but actually Shape Snatch. Level 5, right? Beyond Shape Snatch, more meaningful stuff like the Dragoonian cards are really cool because we got a preview of those in National recently. The Chibis are really cool too. So, kind of collect all of those. Magistus cards, although yes, I know Regulus is in there, but not every card made it. And then probably the overframes as well. The Extended Art card in particular I'm probably looking most forward to is Dragon Master Magia, going back in, old school style. I actually have 2 Starlight Dragon Master Magias, but just begin the quest anew, right? Poor Ruxin. If anybody has beef with Dragon Master Magia straight from the pack, it would be him. But he'll get it done. We all will. That's fine. Okay, so definitely Feather Dusting. It's a pretty hard field to get through. I don't have any Lava Golems in this deck. But I guess we'll just try to Fiendsmith Tract, then Fiendsmith's Engraver, and then maybe like discard and summon. Yes, I used Incantation in, New Val actually. And Incantation is just generally good. All cards have probably touched my eyeballs at some point, although not literally, because that's really painful. But yeah, no, I definitely know what the imps are cooking. Alright, so Cashier Preparation added from the deck to the hand. By the way, hi Starfall, good to see ya. No, we are not going to activate our Heckin' Hands, please. Guess we'll get Cashier Theosis. Oh, another one of the Cashier Spirit. Interesting. Probably think we have to do it. Not so. Alright, this is going to be a Rise Heart, and it's going to be painful. There's the Rise Heart. Wham! Defense mode. Makes sense. I mean, you're attributing, and you're locked out of extra deck effects. I've seen a lot of people use Mitsuri for the same reason, JJ, so in Genesis that'll be harder, obviously, because of the point system, but plenty of ways to try. Yeah, definitely going to start off with the Feather Duster. Alright, so. Activate Harpy's Feather Duster. Gonna negate it, that's fine, that's 1 negate down. Alright, so. Sorry about that, thought I heard something, my bad. Was spider sensing more than I was dual sensing. Appreciate it, appreciate it. Man, that was such a good one. You can only, you know, I only can do what the duelists give me, but oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. My understanding is it was an hour and a half. What a whole day. Let's see. Special summon. Man, I think our goose is definitely cooked on this one. Because if we activate our effect here with Heckin' Sky, I guess they can negate and destroy. They can already banish 3 materials in order to get rid of us. So yeah, that's going to be all she wrote on that, which does mean level down. Alright, so. Yikes. Maybe I need the board breaker approach and we got to change up the Heckin', not be so toxic, because I've got this as like a very like Fiendsmithy crazy list, but we're gonna change this up a little bit. Let's start by removing the Fiendsmith engine. As good as it is, and as much as I do love it, just feels a little extra right now. So we'll start by getting rid of the. Oh, did not want to get rid of Call by the Grave. And actually, yes, I do have a full TCG Heckin' deck. Right over here, actually. Let me, not tie myself to my chair. I say as I tie myself even further to my chair. There we go. And then, yeah, literally the deck I am rocking right now besides Red Dragon Archfiends. Oh, hey, Josh B99. Good, provide cover fire so I can grab the correct deck box.
Hey fam, it's been a minute.
It has been a minute. But yeah, here they are. Just needed to grab my friendly friends. I actually do really... Camera. Please, we're having a moment with the duelist here. Like, this deck's literally near and dear to my heart as I hold my Ibtel and my Yadel the pride and joy of my Hecka Hands combos. Yeah, so this is like a real deck that I really love to death. And it's just because you have the joy of playing everybody else's deck. Give me just a second, friends. I will be right back. I think a package may be here. Hold on. Keep hearing something at the door. Okay, got it done. My bad. Previously on Pheromone. Let me get us back here, though. Okay, so, where were we, my dear duelists? So Metamorphosis at 3 in the TCG actually does sound really fun. I think it's harmless. I don't think it'd be that big of a deal. So, we shall see. Blazing Dominion was legal for YCS Columbus, so the YCS Columbus already happened, Adam Valero. I'm concerned that you may have missed it, based on how you asked that question. Although you would know that Blazing Dominion was legal because it wasn't necessarily the star of the show, since we had so much Brandon and Draco Tail, which was kind of a surprise for a lot of duels. Okay, we're going to drop the Dark World dealings, as funny as they are. So we're down to 50 cards, slowly but surely making progress here. You know, 50 card Hecka Hands isn't awful. I'm going to cut it down to 1 thrust, 1 talent, though, because that is so rough when you end up having too many copies of that. These are all good. Those are all good. These are all good. This could be cut down to 1 because you're not always going to have it. Now we're at 45 cards. That feels a little better. Cut the Fiendsmith engine out of the extra deck, which also opens up a lot of slots here. Double checking for how many Fiendsmith. Okay, that's all good. Definitely 3 of these. I love Hecka Hand Xeno so much. I could run... We don't really need Dragoon anymore at all, actually. Oh, we can metamorphosize a level 8. How many 8s do we actually have? I mean, it'd be so rare, but yeah, I'll keep that in just in case. Still like the level 1s, still like the level 4s. The Metamorphosis is just so funny, I'm not going to take it away. Maybe Change of Heart. But you already kind of have Change of Heart through the Triple Tactics talent. So I'm going to save it here. We shedded 15 cards. We still need to add some for the extra deck. So we'll just do SP Little and IP, Mascarena. So I'll just do the little face. And that actually is a valid way to search. But yeah, Dominion was Blazing Dominion, just a crazy set. But I still think we're discovering what the set's about. So I've got regionals that I'll be streaming on Saturday. And I'll post the link in the usual spots, but it'll be on the Game Guys channel. And I do think that, like, for that one, it's going to be, like, how people are kind of adjusting to what the new Forbidden Limited list is and... like, actually figuring out, like, how to best use the cards from the new set. It's a weird set. It's a weird set. Because everybody got something, and yet some of the best old-school decks are even better. Old school, by old school I mean Fallen of Abaz, Draco Tail, etc. Oh, we do have Hecahan's Godos here. So I'm going to put him in defense mode. At least kind of a little bigger in attack mode. That's funny because I don't need to summon from your deck, man. I'm just trying to take your cards. Just in case we get a Lightning Storm. Play. Ooh, Red Dragon Archfiend. No response, excuse me. All of them old school decks from 2025. That's basically where we're at, yeah. Do I want to take anything from them? No, not yet. This is like real Red Dragon Archfiend stuff. This is actually very, very exciting. Because I haven't played against us on Master Duel in a while. Even though, like, most of the pieces are here, but we're missing things like Power Vice, obviously, and some of the other new cards. Soon, I hope. If in your hand, if in your graveyard, target a secret monster you control in your graveyard, banish it if you do add the card to your hand. That's fine. I don't really need the obsessive Uvaloop. Uvialoop? Uvialoop? Uvualoop? Alright, so there's Scarred Red Dragon Archfiend. Or Scarred Dragon Archfiend. No response still. Oh, that's probably going to be... Yeah, we probably need to special summon now because up next is definitely going to be the Hot Red Dragon Archfiend, and then Red Dragon Archfiend. Red Dragon Archfiend will kick in, destroying all of my monsters. So here comes the Synchro Summon. Oh yeah, and it has been. It really has been. I'm excited for Duel Links just in general. There's so much new content that's been added. I'm still trying to grind through the pack. I finally got a lovely Labyrinth from Silpha Castle today. But other than that, I haven't had like too much luck on the new box. I'm actually still playing Therion in Speed Duel and in Rush Duel Light Galaxy. But I'm always playing Light Galaxy. Hey, so far so good, friend. We'll see how I feel after this duel. Eventually. Give it time, give it time. So what makes Master Duel so fun, actually, is because it is an alternative format. Even though it's a very familiar card, just like Speed Duel, like, this is not the normal format. But we know that after all these years. Oh, gosh, 4 years ago it came out. 2022 was a long time ago. YCS Houston is a really good time. They moved the venue, though, so it should be a little cheaper on parking and easier to commute to, that's for sure. All right, so Red Dragon Archfiend destroyed everything, which is convenient because we knew it was going to happen because we took their Soul Resonator. So now we get to have a little fun. Man, I could just get rid of their monsters. No, we will start by making Hecahan's Jiaosa. Oh yeah, I still have that video. Good times. Let me then take a copy of the hidden Hecahans. I have more Hecahan cards IRL than I actually have in this game, which is so fun. Oh, that's it. They knew. Okay, so that's one win. Interesting. It was a really good time. Like, just kind of like catch up with the regional. We've got some skits we're gonna watch if you haven't already seen them. I'll talk a little bit about the YCS in general, but I just wanted to like get back to basics and duel, because that's the one thing. The YCS is where I play the least amount of Yu-Gi-Oh in my life. Because, you know, you get to play before the event starts, but once you're in the chair, you have a job to do. Oh, no, speaking of jobs to do. Uh-oh. We might have bricked real hard, which does, I mean, it's probably pretty normal and likely with this deck, but yeah, I'll just go ahead and pass, and we'll hope to get a Hekahan Skagus out. I mean, I've only got one Triple Tactics Talent. I've only got one Heavy Storm. I'm only running one Hekahan Starteros. And yet. Interestingly here, as long as I dodge the initial bounce from Draco Tail or Artholium, you probably can put Illusion Monster in defense that actually will get a lot of work done. Bricking does happen. Sometimes things are out of your control. Alright, so we got Draco Tail Artholium. That's a big fusion, by the way. Mululu, Albaz, and Frixel, so set 2. Usually I should survive here. We'll find out. Surprised they didn't go for a Albion the Branded Dragon between like Frixel and Albaz, but I guess they want to go straight to the Draco Tail Artholium. But you could set like the Rahu Draco Tail and kind of get back to this. Maybe it is time to just play Fallen of Albaz Draco Tail. You know, the TCG actually, Clown Crew just a little bit, but I haven't really put like the thought work into it yet. Beyond that, I mean, Red Dragon Archfiend was good. My Red Dragon Archfiend deck has evolved, by the way. It used to be 40 cards. Now, as I pull it out, it is, all right, go Godos. Oh no, excuse me, go Gragas. This is where the deck's at now. 60 cards is kind of gigantic in your hand. That's like, this is a statement piece, just being able to go, here, let me, if I lower the camera down. Yeah, if you see like the desk here, when you just show up to the shop and you're like, this is a statement. Because a 40 card deck, even double sleeved. I'll pull this out. This is, pull the extra deck away. Yeah. So here's 40. Look at the difference. Like, here, it might be easier if I just pull this towards the camera and then I put them on the same level playing field. Yeah, it's about, well, it's 20 cards different, right? But it's just so wild to just see. Come on, camera, we're going on a field trip here. Rotate. That's a sizable difference there. So, you don't see a lot of 60-card decks. I mean, they're still out there. Still out there. But I just felt like playing, like, just jazz. Like, to where whatever it is that happens, that's the strat. Draw 5 starters, play 5 different combos. All right, put back all of that. And then I'll also line up the shot here. And plug that back in. Probably won't be able to get to locals until like next week because of everything going on. Oh man, I really do just get to go. I gotta draw something, but the Heavy Storm is a good start. Because that'll force out the Draco Tail Flame. But we need to draw something playable. And that'll do it. So, but that's Ibtel. Ibtel. Well, fine. We'll activate Ibtel. And I can special summon anybody from the deck here. So I'll take Gygas in defense mode. I mean, no. Alright, so we're going to take a monster for the mem. It's going to bring a Ghost Spell. Oh, you know what? I will take an Ash Blossom. That's one less Ash Blossom to deal with. That'd be a very sick Baron de Flail, but instead, we're going to make a Hekahan's Gygas. Or excuse me, Jowza. So Jowza activates. It's in attack mode. They chose not to do anything. Ooh. Fusions. We can do the Tartaros, so we kind of have to do everything around the Tartaros. So we activate Hecahan's Mankibwell, and we see if they're willing to... Oh, they're not. That's wild. Okay, Fusion, and then someone put this in defense mode. Activate the effect, take control of our opponent's monster. Nothing, really. I mean, there's a lot of things we could do, but I think what I'll do is Xyz Summon. Dooms is really, it's interesting because, and I said this on stream, Dooms always demands 2 reactions from one card. Like Drastia into Drastrius is like so many different card interactions by itself. So we got all that. Then I could take back my Hecahan's Mankibwell. And do I do more? No, I think we have to make them do something on the Heavy Storm. So heavy. Oh, did they just not want to flame? That's weird. I don't know why they didn't want to flame, but okay. Then I will Metamorphosis in a Red Eyes Dark Dragoon, because we did talk about that shortly ago. So, Dragoon. Yeah, I have no idea. I feel like something's wrong. Something's not as it should be. Tribute Summon. You know, that's fine, actually. I'm gonna activate our Hecahan's Tartaros, and we'll fuse. I don't think so. Especially because they did such a great job putting up their original field. But let's go Banish, and Banish, and Banish. But I might be wrong. So here's our Xeno. Still feel like there's something out there. Maybe I'm crazy. But let's use Xeno and see what we get from their extra deck. 2 cards. Gonna be SP Little Knight and Secretarion Dragon. Oh my goodness. Don't have anything eligible in the graveyard, but I will just put this in attack mode. And now I can activate. You know, if I get to mirrored here, that is fine. Take control. All right, battle phase. Everybody? What just happened? Attack with Xeno. Yeah, I'm not sure what it is that just occurred, but I'm here for it. Okay, so running every single Metamorphosis means you're going to draw it, but it also means you're going to draw it. Sure, I'll cut it down to 1, but it's not hard once per turn. It's so much fun. Keep it. It waters down all the other things you don't want to draw. Okay, fine. Clearly. Clearly. Oh, we're going first. Okay. I know some Hecahan's combos for going first. It's mostly just setting up the counter traps, so let's see how we do. All right, let the games begin again. Kind of a weird hand here, but Nightmare Apprentice, who does have an animation. All right, so I guess I need a level 6 Fusion Monster for Metamorphosis as well. That's also fine. I will grab Master Tau. I mean, I could grab Master Tau. I don't want to summon from the deck as much. But I guess at the same time, if I run or if I add, excuse me, the Hands Gygus, then that'll mean that when I make them draw, I can, like, get something. Are they about to draw? That'd be the funniest thing if they were about to draw, but they didn't, so we activate Hands Mankibuel. 2 Hands. No, we're going to make the Jowza using for my hand and my graveyard. Jowza. Yeah, the Rescue A stuff for sure. Actually, I played that deck at Locals, and that was a lot of fun. The new Fiend monster, whose name escapes me, the level 6 Fire Fiend for Blazing Dominion, it's common. It's really, really good, actually. So, yeah, I'd love to play that too. But we'll have to wait for the update. Now, I'm noticing, if you look at when all the packs are about to expire, what? Yes, I'll take a Cornfield Quaddle. So we're fighting illusions too. Let activate. Ooh, they Ash Blossomed. Interesting. Alright, so that'll negate that, but I can still special summon. Could make the zombie vampire. You know, why not? The materials are me, myself, and I. No, it's a Hands monster and their card. Activate, and I'll detach my fusion. Special summon monster of the field. Yes. What have they got for us? I guess we could probably take the Hands first and foremost. Yeah, I think I will grab a... Or I could take the Fiendsmith from them, or I could just take the Cornfield Quaddle. Yeah, I'll take the Quaddle. And then optional effects to activate. Ibtel. It's going to target and then add back to hand or target and special summon. It is going to special summon, so put that back on the field. And the other one will go back to our hand. So add, and that can go to defense. And I think no Nibiru just yet. No anti-Nibiru tech here. Let's try to end main phase. Oh, okay. So we made it through. I mean, Sky Striker's a heck of a deck. And it did really well at this event. Oh my goodness. From trying to think of all the great Sky Striker players we featured. Ryan Yu was up there. Raymond Dye was up there. There's a lot of good Sky Strikers. It's very much like, you know, Hofactor, I'll talk to you about this since I know we speak the same language. Ray is Cammy. It's just Cammy. It's like, you got to go in, but as long as you got one piece of health, right, a single life point, then you can make it happen. But you do have to go in. You do have to strike. So good luck on your cannon strikers. Be good to see everybody down at the shop in a whopping checks calendar 3 days, technically 2. But I will be down before you know it. Oh, so this is like Chimera Fiendsmith, but I don't know if there's any Hecka Hands. I mean, the good news is you just, once you have illusion monsters, you just put them in defense mode and you're just like, yeah, I could rock this out. I could ride this out. Now, I'm hoping my voice is back by then, but luckily I will be joined by fellow Steven. Thank goodness. That's just, it's like having an extra battery. Hope Factor, by the way, did you see all the Joey Wheeler memes at Combo Breaker? Because I only found that out afterwards. Then I found out that Yipes doesn't know Yu-Gi-Oh! At all. Zero, he was like, Joey Wheeler meme? I don't know who that guy is. I'm like, had me in the first half, Yipes, but heart broken. It's so wild. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is infectious. It crosses borders. It crosses into other games. Do 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 do. All right, so I am seeing some gaps. I think that, of course, I need a rank 6, which is a really easy one. I can't believe it's not in there. I think it's an ultra rare in Master Duel, and that's why. Vampire Dampier Sheridan, who is 2 level 6s, and you can treat your opponent's monsters to level 6s. You detach 1 material, and you can send a card to the graveyard. Then, regardless, if a monster is sent to the graveyard, you can detach another material, or first material technically, and then special summon that monster to your field. So it's just vampire on vampires on vampires. This is a really good deck. I might use the crafting materials on that, I might not. Still feeling mostly okay, just based on, like, illusioning. No, I do not know who Inoki is, but I can look that up. Inoki, Japan, wrestler. Oh man, I can see how he was the original Joey Wheeler. So is he like... Is he the basis of it? Yeah, he is the basis of it! Did you know that the popular Jonochi Katsuya, Joey Wheeler Chin Face meme, is actually a reference? Yeah, I do see that. He is the spitting image. Well, thank you for teaching me about Antonio Inoki. Because I had no idea. That is true. Most people don't know that, but Takahashi is like a big fan of things. Which, you know, it's not like he's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Purist. He wouldn't be caught dead in an outfit like this. Okay. Let's see the... I don't know that Wave High King Caesar's the play on this when I have all this illusion stuff. Wait! Oh no! But it's Hecka Hands. You can't take all my Hecka Hands. I assume my illusions are safe. We're about to find out. Alright, there's the Ibtel. Oh, wow. That's... Wait, okay. Inoki versus... Yeah, it came right up. I just heard versus. And yeah, I do see that. He was like, I'm gonna lay on my back, and... It's described as his least memorable fight. But there's him basically yelling, like, get up. What a guy, what a guy. Learned a lot today. Alright, so Rival Jowza. There's a version of this actually where I lose. I might even take their list actually just for a little inspiration here because they seem to be running a Fiendsmith Hecka Hands variant, which we were earlier, but yeah, I probably do need to be running the Nightmare stuff. Nightmare Magician. He even has the dope sleeves from Duelist Nexus. Duelist Nexus. Yeah. All right. Oh, that's fair. That does sound exactly like that. Sometimes you never know what the world might have in store for you. Speaking of the same, they do have Hecka Hands Dandalos, which means we already have minimum a lot of damage coming. And they have the negate for Nibiru. Yeah, I gotta say, we're gonna lose this because they can already do 53 points of damage, 5300 I should say. And if they steal one more monster from us, that is it. Not scooping though, because I might be able to survive. Definitely got a lot on the calendar coming up, by the way. June is going to be a fun month because there's no trips, so I have to cram all of the content I've been like waiting to get done this whole year, including a trip that involves camping, actually. So, more on that Yu-Gi-Oh trip as that develops. That should be pretty soon. All right, so we're still kind of okay. Oh no, never mind, we're dead. We're dead, because they're going to fuse Chimera, the flying mythical beast, and an illusion monster, and then attack us multiple times, and there's a possibility of this that could fuse 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. Yep. Interesting that that's the Shroud, but yeah, they just want to rain unholy fire against us with Chimera the Illusion Beast. Something that I've done to many a different duelist on Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, actually, because I do play Chimera in there. I guess I should play Chimera. Fine. I'll eat my Wheaties. Yeah, this hurts. Activate effect, reduce to 0. And they don't even really need to attack directly with the hand. Stand loose. Although they will. Yikes. Count it again. And I'm illusion, so I'll survive. Strelitzia, I accidentally released you. Alright, yeah, that was rough. Pure Heck Hands is funny. What have they got in the hood? Confirm opponent's deck. Oh, it's a really tiny Hecka Hands package. It's really just a Chimera deck that is also Hecka Handing. But that's wild that it's like running Red Reboot, actually. I don't need to steal the exact list. I think I could actually just like copy the ideas. Sure. Let's add some Chimera stuff. Find Chimera. Well, we know we want that. Don't worry, I'll add and then I'll subtract. Math. Berfomet. And then, where is... Oh, that's why I never built it. Well, tell you what. Generate. No looking back now. Oh, actually, nice one. So we'll put the 3 of those in there. 3 of these. 3 of these. And then, where's the big one Berfomet? Big one Berfomet. Oh, and I don't have the other one. Yeah, we're going to have to do some stuff here. Okay, so time to dismantle some selected cards. Ooh, taking a look at the list here. Oh, Memento. Going back to Memento. I mean, it is kind of like a viable deck where you just attack directly a lot, but Goblin Biker stuff looks good too. And then... Super Polymerization makes sense. Yeah, not bad, actually. All right, staying focused. Let me make some URs. And we're going to disassemble some stuff. I got my Elf Note Reginas. Clip, clip. Not going to play Exosister. I don't need 3 Archmage non-finito. Can get rid of the Dragoon Lord Gorgeous. Which means I guess I can actually get rid of Dragon Ravine as well. Save the Cool Tune stuff. We're going to come back to Elf Notes in the future. Dismantle. That makes 84. Can I get rid of 1 more Ultra Rare? I love my Jupiters. The Dominus. Nah, I keep the Dominus because I play Amazement. Keep those. Keep those. I actually do play all that. Pearly I haven't played in a long time. But I'm too wary to disassemble. Guess I could put 1 back. I'll keep a Finito since I'm only going to get down to 74. Or I could also keep the Dragon Ravine for now. I'll just keep my Finitos, actually. There we go. That makes 64. That's perfect. So then I run just the 1 of these, and then we'll batch generate cards not owned. Non-foil, non-foil. That's fine. you want to be like that. Let's see. Hey, good to see Aichi. All right, I do actually think the red reboots are good. But the Molcharmies, maybe not. The Drolls, they're spellcasters. I'm not really doing a whole lot with that. I can drop the Molcharmies just so I have like more like of an in engine. Okay, so we're gonna drop some of the extra Hecka hands. So it's the same very slim line that duelist was running. So it's just the stuff that can be run and like no duplicates. Still like the Tartaros. Still like the hidden Hecka hands. Still like the Call by the Grave. Cross out Designator I don't think is as useful without Molcharmies. I did! I saw it last night. It was good. And it did not stink. Eee. There was a pun in there somewhere. Only for the very Star Wars elite. But I was very impressed with it, honestly. I can see why a lot of people aren't seeing it in theaters. But that's okay. That's their loss. Drop that. Leave this. Cup that. Okay, we have Hecka Hands Chimera, actually. That's... We don't have the Fiendsmith stuff. Yeah, let me have the Fiendsmith stuff back in. Keep. I don't really have a lot of reason to run the 1000 Eyes Restrict, so I'll go ahead and cut that. I will drop the Flare Metal Dragon. I might have spoiled some stuff. Let me pull that restriction off, and we'll go do. And that should be everything. It makes it 45, but I think that's fine for what we're trying to do. I do need Desiree, so I will drop. I don't think I'll have a lot of 7s. Not enough that I would like justify making Big Eye when I could just fuse. So this at least is better than what we were playing before. So let's see if that makes any difference. Duel. Mucho Manos. Totemo te. Takusan te, takusan te. Yeah, hand is te in Japanese. And then many, you can do takusan, like in great excess. Double check that. Go to translate. Takusan. And yeah, a lot. Okay, so if you do takusan te, many hands. Okay, yeah, takusan te, mucho manos. Ash Blossom Enjoy Spring. I have seen the Hands of Fate. Man, that is a reference. My goodness. Alright. Everybody on Hecka Hands. Like, I like that, and at the same time, what? Metamorphosis, and nothing. Read 'em and weep. All spell cards. Fusion incoming. Imagine this is going to be a Hecka Hand Jowza. Jowza. Okay. Just trying to get back the rank we had. Finally crest time. It's been a busy month. Alright, so they are going to activate Hayden Hecka Hands. Decent combo. Do I need to go put the Kashtira stuff in here too? It is good. It's really good. Especially with the Metamorphosis. So they get the Hecka Hands Tartaros. And then gonna go and add a spell trap, which is Hecka Hands bait. Nobody runs the counter traps. Interesting. So set. That feels fine. They have everything they need for Xeno, though. This is going to be a little scary. And they're going right into it. So draw phase, Hecka Hands Tartaros, Fusion Summon. Banish 3, get Xeno. They're going to interrupt our combo in some way, shape, or form. But that's okay, because we will discard Cornfield Quaddle. Of course, they activate. That's fine. Oh, they got the last warrior from another player. They're going to take it. They did. So, we will add from our deck to our hand Mirror Sword Knight. Yeah, we'll check it out in a second, but you are talking about the card decoder. So neither player can summon, which is so funny. Activate Triple Tactics Thrust. Ash Blossom. So, I think this duel is the next 20 minutes of our life. And the reason I say that is set an illusion monster, set a trap, pass turn, neither player can summon. I got what I wanted. We literally could just hang out here. It's fine. Open up a new soda? Sure. Hi. I say because nothing bad can happen to us now. Pass turn. Yeah, it is a little wild. I think I can't remember, it was a level 8 Earth Warrior. And my first guess was, it's Gelford the Lightning. And it's like, no, like, it's one of the Warlock monsters, and it shut me out both times. I'm like, oh no, okay. This is very real. End turn. This is like a 40-turn duel guaranteed. Because neither player can summon. He'll have to tribute summon, or set, actually. So, like, we are literally, we live here now. Here's Heck of Hands Godos. And like the normal monster, bat. Not like Goki Bat or Head Bat, but just Bat. They have 30 cards in their deck. We have 35. We can deck them out. Ooh, they set. Activate, and I will tribute. So whatever we summon, they're going to take back. And it's not going to be great, so I'm actually just going to give him a Cornfield Quaddle in attack mode. There you go. You can have this monster. Okay, fine, fine. Now they're getting the monster back on the field. So, Heck of Hands, it's so weird how popular Heck of Hands is. This won't be fusion summoned. And also that won't be fusion summoned. Gotcha, gotcha. So I'm just getting like free stuff out here. But now they're going to tribute 2. Heck of Hands Jowser, they did have an illusion monster already. Uh-oh. That's already 5,800. All they really need to do is grab another Tartarus and we're dead. That's a hidden Heck of Hands. Shows me that maybe they don't have a Tartarus. Activate Godos. And put that to on. And I'll grab their Kashtira, I guess. Activate. Give me Kashtira Fenrir. I love this deck because it's just a meme. Every time you play it, it's so funny. Almost had to do a spit take with the drink. Super polymerization. I got a Dark Illusion. You got a Dark Illusion. There are 3 Heck of Hands on the field, so I guess it's going to be Predaplant Draco State Pelia. Using the Darks on the field. Interesting. All right, so the attack. 34. It hurts, but it's not the end of the world. All right, bait. Has to send that to the graveyard, so it wants to counter trap, which is actually good news for us. So I will activate effect here on our Hecahands Ibtel. Ibtel, please. Oh no! But my Xeno is there, Xeno. All right, so we'll put that over there. I will use Gygas. Oh, okay. I don't think I've gotten mine yet, so we'll try to guess it together as a family. All right, activate effect. I do control a Hecahands now, so what if I negated your monster and destroyed it? Be gone. I will special summon Predaplant Dragos Tapelia to my field. And then, oh look, more Hecahands. Yes, I will special summon a monster to the field. Let's make this a 7. They're going to tribute to take here. Got rid of my own monster. I will just place a Predaplant counter on one of theirs. This is like a weird match. I love this match so much, but I feel like everybody like loves this deck after playing it as one of the rental decks from the event. And okay, so opponent's monsters, so their effects actually still work. Special, I could do that. I think I'm going to... Oh, we could just do a whole Fiendsmith combo. Yeah, let's try it. So, Fiendsmith time. Activate Lacrima. Lacrima, we're going to send to the graveyard. So I guess actually what we need to do, considering we have no Fiends, they don't want to sit here and watch all that. Still will take the win. But it is just like, give it to me. No, you take the monster. No, I'll take the monster. Whose monster is it anyway? All right, I did think of some things I wanted to add to the deck, actually, though. So, love all of this so far. But they did... Take a look at other illusion cards we could run. Let's see. Oh, what if I... This is such a bad idea. Oh, it's at the original Diabells, yeah. Your opponent must set spell and traps. That's like a funny thing you can do just to kind of like turbo that out, but I don't think so. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Honestly, here, let me take a look at their deck since they were actually playing the same strategy. Confirm our opponent's deck. It's really just the Kashtira. And it's a very small Kashtira package of like... They're not actually even running Kashtira Birth. I feel like that's a little bit of a mistake. I could probably get this up to 50 cards again, but 50 good cards. So tiny little Kashtira package. And then I feel like we kind of need Kashtira Shangri-Ira to make that work. I love the Metamorphosis combos. I think Typhon has to go. That's probably the one that we lose. Which is fine. I mean, I like Typhon, but I think that'll offset everything. All right. Duel. I love how we went from 60 cards to 40 cards to 50 cards. Yeah, well, I mean, it's not new. It has been around almost a year now. But you just got to play faster, and you also have to be like, I'm not going to win this duel. I need to stop hanging on. You have to learn how to win the tournament and not try to just focus on winning the duel. All right, not a bad hand. We got our Brius here. It's a friendly monster that he is. Alright, so it's going to be Mikonko, which is kind of scary, because when you're an Illusion Duelist, you always leave monsters on the field, and when they're a Mikonko Duelist, they just want to absorb, absorb, absorb. But they did add, so I will summon And I'll just plop that on the field. Do. Alright, so... Huli, the Jewel Mikanko. I don't think I've ever seen the alternate art full animation like that. That's so cool. Oh, it is random jewels. It's not a big deal that that went back to my hand because we can just fuse with it and or discard. Red Reboot probably turned out to be a good idea. Do. Alright, Ixie summon. Oh wow! That's so cool. Uzahime, the manifested Makanko. A lot of animations here, actually. And we do have the effect here that can't special summon from the extra deck except Mikanko monsters. Your opponent cannot use the effect that targets a monster except the equipped monster. That's fine. Lucky. Alright, let's see if we can walk this all the way back. Draw for turn. Activate Cornfield Quaddle. And I will grab our Mirror Sword Knight. I will normal summon Mirror Sword Knight. Oh, it's just the one of? Or the all three Cornfield Quaddles. Let's activate the effects here. And then we'd be locked into fusion summoning, which is fine because like our whole extra deck is fusions, and we don't have any Fiendsmith cards, so I'm fine going for Big Wing Baphomet. Oh. Activate effect. Let's search out Chimera Fusion and a level 4 Beast Monster. Alright, so level 4 Beast. Yes. And Chimera Fusion. Fusion! Ha! Oh, there it is. Normal trap. Negating our card. Curious what that's actually going to mean, but we'll see. Alright, so I'll negate the first spell, which is fine, because now I can just start doing other spells. And I will grab... Not quite time for Tartaros yet. So I'll grab my Hidden Hecahands. And activate effects. We're locked into fusions. That's fine. Because all we really need to do is fuse. I will special summon... Do they have anything in the graveyard we care about? They do not. Top of the deck I actually think is going to be pretty devoid of monsters, but just the same. Set a card. I'm going to set the Hecahan's Fate so we can take their monsters if we need them. Then we're going to go special summon here, putting another Cornfield Quaddle into the graveyard. Nightmare Apprentice will change up the song. Activate. And this time we get Hecahan's Menkibuel. Activate effects. Could go for the direct attacks, actually. And we'll be able to take a monster our opponent controls. You know, that actually sounds fun. So I will get rid of the smaller one. Attack mode. Oh, but we can't target either monsters, so activate. Make them draw, make them discard, then we'll use Hecahan's Brias. So a little bit of a disadvantage here, but we're getting back bit by bit. All right, so activate. Heck of Hands Brius. Now we really need a monster from them. One random card. It's a monster, but we can't summon it. So, battle phase. Direct. And disconnected here. Can't target. Can't be destroyed by card effects. No damage. Cannot be destroyed by battle. Same deal over here. Can't be destroyed by battle. So, main phase 2. And frankly, I think end phase. Many fingers. No response. Equally no response. It's gonna be very dangerous. We're playing a pretty crazy game here because we have no negates, because we have no Chimera. But we shall try anyway. Alright, Reflection Rondo added from the deck to the hand. Alright, Hisame. So they're going to... I can't activate the effects. And when the card leaves the field, send the equipped monster to the graveyard. That's fine for now. Put that to on, though. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. I think if I took it back, then it would just go back and forth and back and forth. Because I think that's what happens here. No response. Wait for the last monster. Go to battle phase. That's all I need. Now we're in the battle phase. Activate. Use the effects. Tribute a Heck of Hands. Take their monster. Alright, banish. Returns the equipped spell back to their hand, which is fine. We've had worse. They will be able to get us directly, and they will be able to get us for the 0 amount. So 4,900 basically is the worst that's going to happen here. Yep, 4,900. That actually is a disservice to them, because when this is not on the field, then I no longer have to send my cards to the graveyard during my own end phase. So, I mean, technically they stop me from absorbing one more monster, but I think that actually is good for us. Oh, come on. Ooh, okay. Ikanko Shinbu, no more twins. All right. Sending Hare, the Sword Makako, from the deck to the graveyard. I saw that just for like one card from what I saw, but it is important that they're keeping things nice and fair. Actually, no, it wasn't one card. It was the emergency list for the Forbidden Limited list of effect damage. I was thinking of the one skill. One skill was changed. But yeah, I did see it. I think it's cool that they're continuing to change things up so that the game never feels stale. And especially since we have the WCQs coming up, seems like a good time. All right, Heck of Hands Jousa. Bam. Activate a monster effect? No, they choose not to. All right, so Heck of Hands Jousa activate here. We get anything back. I say, given that we have so many Heck of Hands in the graveyard, Let's add the Tartaros. And then I will Tartaros. I could return a Spell and Trap, actually. And then if I did, what? Okay, this may actually be... Oh, but I can't actually target that one. Wow. And then the Angelic is going to stop me anyway, so there we go. Negate. But that opens up some other plays, because activate the Cornfield Cornel. Grab a Gazelle. Normal summon the Gazelle. Gazelle's effect activates. Activate Chimera Fusion. The materials are a Beast monster from my hand, an Illusion monster from the field. Attack mode. Berfomet. We got a couple of things we can actually do. So yeah, let's add this back to our hand. And we are going to send a Beast Fiend or Illusion monster to the graveyard. And then, sure, we can add an Illusion monster from the deck to the hand. So we get like a full plethora of monster cards here. Why don't we take to add from our deck to our hand, because that one's going to send to the graveyard. Let's grab the one that'll let us special summon. And then to send to the graveyard, we'll send an Illusion. And then with Mankibo, we'll add that back to our hand, and we haven't used it this turn. Activate effect from the graveyard. Can add this back to our hand to fuse again in a bit. Although we got nothing we can't fuse actually. Oh. Let's use Ibtail real fast. Ibtail to cycle into our Godos. Then fuse. Yeah, Columbus was great, fam. This is going to hurt no matter what, so we got to be really careful. I could try to take away cards from their hand, actually. And I think we'll do this because we're in it for the long haul. Summon. Activate the effect of Chimera, the Flying Mythical Beast. And then let's set the Heck of Hands bait. We can't even battle, I think, because we would have to attack specific monsters. Well, we could do both, but then would be destroyed by battle. Nothing bad would happen to it. In phase 2, I think end phase. So a couple things happen. Take something away from them. Don't know that we got out of that alive, unfortunately. Appreciate ya. Definitely have some very immediate cost plans. They are coming. We're going to tribute a Heck of Hands monster to try to target one of their monsters and get it back. Oh, but it's Cosmic Cyclone! But that targets. And I control Chimera, the Flying Mythical Beast. But yeah, doing something very different in the Cosplay Sphere pretty soon here for now. But that'll probably be, I think, next weekend. Next weekend I'm doing something that's very elaborate that I've been working on for a while. But give it time. I am going to take their monster because I can't currently lose based on what they have. At least I hope not. And I got one monster to game to the tune of our Mirror Sword Knight in the graveyard. Sitting there at the way bottom. I love that I control the controlled monster. Whose monster is it anyway? Oh, is that only on field? Yeah, it is. Oh no, when a monster your opponent controls, yeah, so field. Thank you. A long time ago, not Vincent, but I did Vice, the Immaculate Emperor from Dirge of Cerberus. But I could see the Vincent. Good friend of mine. He's a decent Vincent himself. It is Yu-Gi-Oh! Related, by the way. And it's something I don't think I've ever done, ever. But yeah, next week, and I think it's principal photography. It'll probably take about 2 days to get everything done. It'll be a long time outside in the Texas sun. I think we're doing okay. We still have that monster to gate, which is huge. Right, they're going to target a Makonko in the graveyard. That's kind of scary. Is that enough? Slam, slam. Don't have any banished illusions. You know, I think we do have to negate that effect. Can't let them do anything further. But I'm presenting 5,000 damage, so if they just ram the 2 monsters in, yeah, any battle damage you take. I think I finally just got Mikonko'd to death. It is, it is. Used to remember the whole speech from Vice, but it's been a minute. Thank you, Take a Look. I appreciate that. It's also why my voice sounds so hoarse. Oh my goodness, what an event that was. Target a card on the field. Okay, they keep bouncing that. Yep, we're gone. Oh, or not. Or yes. Okay. Had me in the second, third. Deck's feeling a little better, but sometimes you're just gonna get Mikonko'd. All right, speaking of which, this is just an out-of-body experience, and all of this is real and available on YouTube now. But you might have missed a certain skit that we did at the YCS, so I just wanted to share this while we got a second here. After that, pretty epic duel, actually. I really do like Chimera Hecka hands. I'm going to keep working on this behind the scenes. But in the meantime, just gonna... yes. This was so random.
Stop stuff.
Yeah, maybe we need to talk about that whole thing where, like, you said as I said, but it was like as I said.
Well, I got great news for you. We don't need to talk about it at all because we already recorded it.
Hello, I'm Dr. Steven, PhD in dueling, Duel Academy. Today I'm joined by 2 patients, Steven and Steven.
Hi, Steven. Wait.
I'm Steven.
I think this is going to be a problem.
Just to confirm, I got Steven, Steven, and Steven, and I'm already confused.
You know, it was easier when there was just one of us.
Okay, let's try a new system here. I'm gonna set some ground rules. When I say Steven,
Yeah.
yeah, no, something new. Let's identify ourselves. You are?
Steven Rodriguez, level 5, Fire Warrior, no effect.
Steven Darling, level 7 psychic monster, continuous effect. I never stop talking.
Yeah, that checks out.
What about you?
Me?
Yeah.
See this? Means I'm the one in control here, okay?
Change of heart? Change of heart. Change of heart. Change of heart.
No, it's Steven.
This is just like the Anticraft thing all over again.
Oh my goodness, I want to play Dark Magician that regional the whole time.
I understand you wanted to play Dark Magician.
All Anticraft does is
but you were
response to 8
asking
things,
me,
and I
hey,
get that
Steven,
it's
what do you
10
think is a cool
things,
deck? And then I said Anticraft, and you were
And
like,
it is
oh my god,
cool
that deck's
deck,
so
but, like,
cool. And then
I
you got mad
wanted
at
to
me
just
for
go
bringing the
in
same
and
deck.
tribute
Like, no,
to
I was
and
playing it the
target
whole
monster
time.
and banish it
I
like
just
I
made
do
sure that you
every
liked it
single
too.
region
All
and
right, so
you're the one with the
tell me
Galaxy
why you're here.
I called him me on broadcast.
Yeah, I remember that. You pointed and you said, as I said.
I panicked.
You didn't say it, he said it.
Yeah, you know, at this point, I just do all 3 Stevens, myself included.
How?
Well, just to be safe. Hello, and welcome to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Championship Series. And we're going to throw it to the casters. You're gosh darn right we are. Hey, guys, welcome to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Championship
No,
Series.
stop. You're not all 3 Stevens in one body.
Not yet.
Okay, let's just talk about your decks. What you got?
Well, mine's just a lot. I flip a lot of cards face up, flip a lot of cards face down. Stuff happens.
Yeah? Sounds kind of like chaos. Like light and darks?
No, there's no dark monsters, just lights. It's Enneacraft.
Oh, okay. And you?
My deck isn't just a deck, it's an experience. It's a story I tell to somebody sitting across the table from me. My monsters, they don't activate their effects, they perform.
No performing in the office.
Oh, come on, come on. I special summon a
No
monster.
special summoning either.
I normal summon
No
a
normal
monster.
summoning.
I set a monster?
Don't push it. Okay, let's do something really simple, since the two of you seem to be struggling with the basic things. What is this?
Oh,
Come on.
I mean, clearly that's two monsters performing a link summon.
I see Hekahan's Jowza.
No, it's not a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Okay, this one.
I mean, that's clearly. I'm stuck on that one.
You
Can't
don't
get
know
summon.
this one?
No.
Guys, come on.
It's the visor from any one of the Super Quaddle monsters?
No, it's not, Steven. Okay, let's try this one. What do we think?
That's clearly a guy.
Yes, a guy. What kind of guy?
Presenting his deck to somebody across the table. so we can-
No, it's not that. What?
It's a guy
Yes?
that searches a branded spell.
Aluber the
No.
Despia?
Yeah.
Okay, I see it.
No, it's not that. Okay, come on. What's this?
That one's easy.
Yeah.
That's what Jaden Yuki sees after he loses in season 2 to Astro Phoenix, right? Perfect.
None of you saw Butterfly?
Does it special summon a monster?
Only
No.
if you stack 2 level 4 monsters on top to build the overlaid.
Happy operative.
Apple operative.
Okay, well, if you want to talk Yu-Gi-Oh, let's talk Yu-Gi-Oh. Tell me about a recent misplay that you had.
Okay, so I had game.
You did not have game.
I had game.
He did not have game. He absolutely did not have
I
game.
activated the wrong thing.
Okay. How'd that make you feel?
That make me feel confident.
Okay.
Then nothing. Then regret.
The 3 phases.
Yeah, confidence, nothing, regret. That's classic Steven behavior right there. Well, that was productive. Any final concerns?
There could be more of us.
Like another Steven.
No, there's no more Stevens. That's not possible.
Could be somebody who does all the things that we do, but just a little better.
Like what?
Never misplays.
Better cosplay.
Smarter. Faster. Better hair.
Okay, hair is not a metric for being a Steven.
Better facial hair.
Such a Steven does not exist, okay? Well, I suppose this was somewhat productive, so thank you, Steven and Steven, for being here today. I
Quick
suppose.
note. We've
Yeah?
got a new talent joining next event. His name's Steven.
No.
Not again.
My first time.
Diagnosis, too many Stevens. Yeah, we're canceling tonight. We're done. We're not doing this. No.
I'm going back to Pheromone.
But like, he could be fun.
And go back to Pheromone he did. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I was really surprised. Also, by the way, hi Raiders, how we doing? Just one of those moments where like you don't even know what timeline it is anymore. Yeah, that was on the official broadcast, and again, just a real hoot. A lot of that was improv and us playing characterized versions of themselves, myself included. We shall see. All right, we ain't done yet, though. Time to do it. But yeah, YCS Columbus was just a riot. Probably one of my favorite events of all time, but also what I would consider some of my best work. Previously, I always treat, it's gonna sound so weird, I always treat every YCS like it's my last show. And that's not true, like in terms of whether or not it's my last show, but I always treat it like that because, you know, it's a real distinct privilege to be able to do all the stuff I do and to have such a great team supporting me and me trying to support them in whatever way I can. And it's incredible. And that one, you know, we got to do a little bit of improv acting, the casting, the finals. I didn't even notice. Somebody had to tell me, he's like, yeah, that was an hour and a half. I'm like, an hour and a half? But we got it done. Let's start with Hekahan's Kotal. Excuse me, Cornfield Kotal. But I will then grab my mirror sword. It's not his theme. It does sound like it though. I will discard our monster here so I can special summon Nightmare Apprentice. activate. And then no response from the opponents, actually. So why don't we special summon a Hecate monster from our deck and then take one of their cards. I just can't believe that they didn't make us change our name. Like, it's not like I don't have a stage name. We could have done it. I will take a card from their hands. Give me them cards. Is it a monster? It is a monster. Yeah, I'll take a Radiant Typhoon Phonics. Oh, that's fun. And then I will spend time. So yeah, Triff. Well, I guess I said a Steven's name, and all of a sudden it just disappeared. I think the joke is that it's Triff, but there is no other Steven coming. They can barely deal with the three of us. Hey, Queen, good to see you, man. Appreciate you. All right, let me go first here. Apparently, that played cool too. He had a phenomenal run, by the way. I did get a chance to catch up on the French National Championship. 3,200 players, the third largest Yu-Gi-Oh event of all time. Because it goes Tokyo Dome, French Nationals. At least if I'm remembering that correctly. Cornfield Funnel activate. Oh, that is cool. Well, I look forward to seeing you in your next picture. Let's see. So I Cornfield Quaddle. I don't have a normal summon, so I will grab Mirror Sword Knight. Summon Mirror Sword Knight. Tribute. Alright, so we're gonna special summon a monster that mentions Chimera Fusion. Oh, they did it! We're gonna triple tactics down with them. Oh, so it is the Elf No Field. I think it's still available, but I'll pull up the shop so you can see what it is. But it is definitely the Elf No Field. I love that he's threatening triple tactics down, but we're the ones who actually have it. Yeah, we gotta get rid of the legendary 6 Samurai. Goodbye, he's on. And then force out one of those infinite permanences. And I guess I'll put this in defense mode. Activate. There it is. I don't think it is. I guess I'll have to ask next time. But yeah, just such an incredible weird vibe, but it was a good time. Definitely a good time. Up next, though, again, Steven Rodriguez and I are heading down to Houston, Texas for the Game Guys Regional Championships. They'll be streamed, so if you haven't gotten sick of hearing my voice yet, or his, plenty of casting action for me. I'm going to turn the music volume down to where we usually have it. Oh, wow, red reboot. Change to attack mode. Set in the imperm column. Battle phase. Attack. And enter. As long as he doesn't get access to a 6 Samurai monster, we're fine. And we also still have the Ash Blossom and Joy Spring, so I think maybe we win this duel. You know, do I give him another imperm or do I just let my monster get destroyed? That's fine. I'm fine. Not activating imperm. That's okay. There's the Bushido. So there's 2. Do you have another monster? Maybe not. I guess we're okay. Yeah, there's the end phase. I'm like, don't take the bait. Draw. Wow, and Max C. Battle phase. It's gonna be a little weird. I could have normal summon Max C, but I just wasn't worried about it. Main phase 2. turn. I'm gonna sit on the max C for a moment. Instead of activating it the soonest possible chance. Hey, we're trying, Flower Boy. Still safe. Still alive. Defense mode, that's fine. Doesn't look like anything's happening here. Alright, back to work. Draw phase. Got the big winged Berthamets. Do I dare? If normal or special summon, yeah, let's try to push the envelope a little. Tribute summon. Big wing Berthamet. Soon, the road to worlds. It's a coming. Add Chimera Fusion. Add another card. Add Gazelle to the King of Claws. Fusion summon. And we'll take a card from their hands. The materials are Gazelle and Berthamet. Just like the good old days. Alright, activate the effect here. Take the card from your hands. I will add, and I'm also going to special summon from the grave here. I'm like, what rank 6 did I used to run in this deck that made it so good? I'm like, oh yeah, Beatrice! Yeah, maybe Beatrice isn't going to make it to Master Duel right now. Alright, she's back. And I will add from the deck to the hand any illusion monster. So I'll grab our Yado, so we can special summon more. But I'm also going to take from the hand, then I get to search. And on this one, I'll get Ibtel, and that's combo for game. Cool. Feels pretty good. All right. So yeah, we deranked from Plat 2, but we almost immediately climbed back up, and that is because the secondary engines here have helped quite a bit. Obviously, we know how good Fiendsmith is, we know how decent Hands is, and the Chimera adds like a nice extra suite there, so we have a lot of different starters. Almost feels like Red Dragon Archfiend, but for fusion monsters and illusions. Instead of Dragon Fiend Synchro, it's... well, whatever nonsense we're about to draw. Oh, nice. Okay. Called by the Grave, very good. Let's start with Fiendsmith Engraver. I think it's going to be fine. I think they wouldn't take it off the list unless it was manageable. We are going to call by the Grave that. Designate Sorena. Well, there's the fastest win we've had in a while. They just didn't want to deal with it. All right, back to Plat 2. Thank goodness. All right, let's see if I can maybe get some packs for additional Hand cards. We're going to go to our gold pass where we acquired 26 rewards. And then similarly, go to the mission section. It's actually already cleared out. So 5 packs. If you look, by the way, we talked about the specials. The Elf Note dual field is the field I have. It's only got 7 days left. So no pressure, but usually these don't come back for a while. It comes with a deck box, with a frame, sleeves of Regina, Lucina icon. You get like a nice little kind of like Lucina base here. You get a Fortuna and Tinia, Graveyard and Banishment respectively. And then the music is actually pretty cool. You also get a coin here and a background with everybody. So that's worth, honestly, I've enjoyed it. Oh, there's a Win Karibo coin. Well, I'll come back for that because I need packs right now. Packs. Other packs leaving soon. We're about to lose the Frenzied Tuning. If you haven't gotten all of your cool tunes yet, and I haven't gotten all of them, but I've gotten enough that I don't mind, you probably want to go back in here. Same thing for RB. The Book of Taiyu is almost gone. Oh, the Heckhand's bait. It's kind of gorgeous. Well, we still got a week. So, oh, but I want the sleeves. Oh yeah, I can definitely at least get the sleeves. So give me Hand sleeves. Yes, apply to my rank dual deck. And then packs. Gonna go here. There's plenty of time left, but I want to use that time to play these beautiful cards. Aghast. A single ultra rare out of a single pack. Is it in here? Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh. I will take that. We got a Junora. Nice. And I do have my elf notes stacking up, so very cool. Good for when I need Junoldo later. Probably not as good, but we'll jump back in. That sure is back-to-back ultras here, friends. Nothing there, but... Oh, okay. That's cool. I'll take it. That's my second copy of that. Well, clearly it could be 3 ultras. There we go. Got my comeuppance. Yeah, I know I can't. I'm always busy and I'm always blowing my voice box out. But when I can be around, I do try to be around. Promise is kept because I'm still 100% that kid. All right. Going back in. Last chance. Ooh, swing and a miss. Although we did get an upgrade there. All right, not a bad haul, actually. But mostly for other stuff. Okay, card decoder. We haven't talked about that. So, card decoder is... I know it's a light dragon. Oh, I don't have any hints. How many guesses do I have? I have no remaining attempts. Okay. So you have to do it by logging in. And this is where we're at. Q1, I got it. It was UA Player Manager, and it took me a while because I tried guessing Guilford and Tomb Blacklister Soldier and Bachilios, Battleguard King, and finally I got it here because there's like 8 different choices for Earth. This one, Light Dragon, there's way too many, so we're gonna be trying that again later. Is there anything else to get back? Tell you what, we'll try. Current win streak is 3. See if we can make that 0. All right. I mean, it could be the Blue Eyes White Dragon, but not today. Oh, I love the Feather Duster. Oh, you know what? I'm totally not running. I think I'm going to take out Kashtira Shangri-Ira and just use the Kashtira as fusion bait because I definitely need to replace that with probably Triple D Wave High King Caesar for the 6 stack instead of the 7 stack. Okay, they said bottom of the deck, by the way. So many Superior combos coming our way. Well, this is probably going to take a while. But we want it to be 0, so we'll make it 0. Take a look at the Yu-Gi-Oh! News. I think other than Battles of Legend, there hasn't been anything too crazy. Oh, this is cool. So they announced a new extended art card in the OCG, and it's Toon, Dark Magician Girl, coming out of the card there, jumping past the page. That's pretty neat, actually. They also have, I think, an extended art Blue Eyes Toon Dragon. Anything else that's new here? I do remember Neshi, actually. The Crystal Beast guy, right? Yeah, I remember Neshi. I had to double check that to be like, that name seems familiar. Yes, I do remember all of his Crystal Beast and adventures. Trickstar. Okay, gotcha. Hey, I mean, you don't have to quit just because you have kids. I mean, you probably should pay attention to the family that you put on this earth. But that's just my opinion, man. So it's gonna be a little difficult here, because we gotta get through Baron de Flail. They're still threatening Chaos Angel. down. We'll try our best. Got a bunch of YouTube content that I'm actually filming behind the scenes, which you usually know what that means. But the cosplay stuff is probably the thing I'm most excited about because it's time to let the legend come back to life, which is a Metal Gear quote. That's the thing I think about myself. Is he going to Armadas? No, actually, we're going for level 7. Strelitzia in the best road. Man, Elf Note doesn't mess around. They are so durable, sticky. In the sense that they continue to put various materials onto the field. They can mess with your levels just like Cool Tune, go in the opposite direction. That's our, not Armades, it's Excel Synchro. What did they just send to the graveyard? What was that? Was that Scrap Synchron? Oh my goodness, this is like a Yusei Fudo combo deck at the same time. It'd be a treat just to watch it. So actually that is from the Elf Notes. But I can see how it does remind you of like the Hecahan's Bait. It's that sort of like hallowed Crimson Moon. Alright, this is full Galaxy Ring Yusei Fudo. Here we go. So, if normal summons, I'm going to add something that mentions Stardust Dragon, and they're getting Synchro Fellowship. Well, we know about the power of Fellowship. Cool. Alright, so Synchro Fellowship. They discard it, but they do get an additional normal summon here. So kinda gotta be terrifying.
Speaking of telling you,
Did not mean to replay that. I don't think we're making this out of live, friends. But it is cool to actually see like Crossroads Sonic Check and like actual Yusei Fudo stuff. A little tiny Assault Blackwing there. Assault Accusation is really, really good, by the way. Difficult card to play, but I think it's well worth everybody's time. Alright, bringing back Medius the Pure. They could make an 8, a 5, or a 6, or a 9. Well, technically, another 8 actually, but on the Flail turning into Crystal Wing. But it looks like their choice is going to be Trishula. Uh-oh. For 1 card from hand. Okay. My big wing performance. So they've got 2 negates so far. That's about it. Although that probably is not going to last long as Junk Synchron storms the field. You know, I'm sure there's something out there. I think it's Penalty Game? Penalty Game, Yu-Gi-Oh! Yes, actually, but it's not a counter trap. What about Judgment of the Pharaoh? Judgment of the Pharaoh is a normal trap as well. You're right. Every time I think of it, it's always a normal trap. So, targeting a 9. Virtual World. No, another Trishula! That's funny. Oh well. I think our reign is coming to an end. Goodbye, Harpy's Feather Duster, which is also very painful. Man, between the Baron de Flail and the Bestial Dissipator, I don't think we can. All right, Synchro Rumble. Is it a tuner? I would assume it's a tuner. Got a lot of choices, though. I feel like we haven't gotten this far before. All right, now they're going to grab Revolution Synchro on the Baby Power Tool Dragon. Hello. Make a 10 right here, but it looks like instead it's going to be a Synchro 12. Crimson Dragon would be 12. Already used both the effects here, but I'm scared. Hey, not too bad. Just getting clobbered here. But other than that, oh, appreciate you, appreciate you. Tell you, it's been a while since I got bits. I haven't changed the animation. Oh, no. Oh, and then you use Bestial Dissipator and you special summon it back. Because Dissipator hasn't used it. Oh, no, it has. Okay. Do they make another Dissipator? But you can only use each effect only once per turn. Junk Signal right now. So we get the Mentioner. What kind of Mentioner are we getting? It'll be Stardust Assault mode. Or should be Assault. Axel Synchro Stardust Dragon. Yeah, Synchro hand rubs. There's the end phase. We're still okay. They have less negates now, which is kind of crazy. So they could make an 8 or a 9. They choose the 8. Is the 8 Omega, and then they hand rip again. Oh, it's Crystal Wing. Okay. That's the only issue, is they can even make Baron de Fleur during the main phase, tribute this card, special summon Stardust Dragon, then immediately Synchro. And if they had another Baron, I don't think we can get past this, but just for the sake of arguments, special summon. Activate Fiendsmith Engraver. Yeah, there we go. So they're going to go ahead and negate them with Crystal Wing, Synchro Dragon. And then they're also going to negate the effects of a face-up card, which means our Kashtira Unicorn will do nothing. Yeah, makes sense, makes sense. I mean, you get a tuner or you get a level 8 or level 7 Synchro Dragon, which is even better now in Red Dragon Archfiend because you have access to Crimson Blade Dragon. Won't activate effects. Do I just Metamorphosis for the sake of lulz? Sure, Metamorphosis. Activate. I could just do Hecahan's Dandalos. I have my own banished cards, so we each have our banished cards. I think it's just attack mode. And we don't activate the effect and we go battle phase. Oh, but you have to attack the monster in the middle monster zone. Yeah. So there you go. And it can't be destroyed because illusion feels. And if I activate a card effect, I lose too. So, yeah. That might be the end of us. Too bad for me. We'll talk about life, the world, and everything, because we sure have a lot of things to do. But yeah, that's just a rough time, isn't it? Not bad, though. It's really cool to see the deck. I have a lot of Elf Note cards, so I actually could build this. Still trying to find like my forever rank climb deck. I really would actually like to play Aniacraft. Not that, Steven, but I have been known to flip and flop. But because it's not out yet, I've just been kind of surfing into Hecahan's. I do think I like Phantom Revenge like a lot in terms of gameplay. Phantom Revenge, if you're not familiar, it was the deck building pack where we got Cool Tune, Hecahan, and Aniacraft. It's the last deck we made. But currently, I am facing down nothing too scary, but at least 2,900 points of damage from, or excuse me, 3,000 points of damage from the Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon attacking our illusion monster. That's about it, though. Yeah, battle phase. Oh, they negated it with the Elf Node trap. Of course they did. Well, we know what's happening. So, sit down. And a little story time because I lost. So, the YCS has changed, actually. Let's talk about everything going on in the future of the NAWCQ and the YCS, because some of you didn't hear me when I said it on stream. But there are some changes coming. So, it used to be you registered on Friday, and then you played on Saturday in the main event or any one of the beautiful public events, usually about like round 3-ish or 4-ish when they started taking signups for that. And then Sunday, you made the top cut, or day 2, or you made, well, some decent results in public events happen, depending on your luck, right? What's changed? Well. Now, Friday is a full YCS day forever forward. For real. So Friday will be the Genesis YCS. Saturday will be the main event, like traditional advanced format YCS. They say traditional advanced format YCS. And then Sunday will be day 2 for both events, but you've got to pick. If you did well in Genesis and you did well in advanced format, I got bad news for you. You're too good at Yu-Gi-Oh! So you literally have to pick between one or the other. You cannot participate in both top cuts. Someone's going to be that good. I bet you on the very first day, someone's going to be that good. So the NAWCQ, that's going to be July 10th through 11th. July 10th is an actual day of the event. July 10th, we will be streaming. I think the World's Qualifying Points playoff, but also we should be streaming in some capacity the Genesis Championship. How that's streamed is not up to me. I just talk into one of these, I don't make the decisions. But at future YCSs, including Orlando, Houston, some of the other YCSs we talked about, Friday's literally one of the days. That's cool. I didn't know we were going to get more Yu-Gi-Oh! I knew more cards. I didn't know it was literally going to be 1 plane ticket, 1 hotel room, 2 events. 2 events is pretty cool. So that's actually super, super exciting. Sam and I actually know each other, by the way, YV Spare, but we did actually catch up just a little bit at the event. Dr. Doom's doing well, that's for certain. But yeah, no, I'm excited about that because that's in blink, 5 weeks, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks. We have 6 weeks till the NAWCQ. This weekend, I will be at Game Guys. If you've never seen Game Guys, hold the phone. Old turn of phrase here, but I'm going to pull up the Game Guys regionals that I've been at before so you can just see what it looks like. Because it's kind of cool. It is a very different regional broadcast environment. Let's see. Where's my walk and talks at Game Guys? Hold that thought, or the phone. Just a moment. Where is... Oh, I don't just have a ready clip that I can just click for Game Guys. Is it... Oh, it's here. Found it. Okay. All right. Hey. Holding. Right. Let me go desktop. There we go. And then I'll just quiet myself for me.
Friends, we are here for the Game Guys Regional Championships for Alliance Insight for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading Card Game. It's kind of wild here. I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys the new setup at Game Guys because it's changed a little bit since we were here last. So I just got out of the production room, and you can see behind me is the area where all the actual streaming action happens. So here's the hot seat, and just sort of pass it on through. Let me go ahead and flip the camera around. We've got our whole little setup here with some bright lights and different production stuff. If you happen to get chosen for the featured match, you can take a look at that full-on area here. Everybody gets to see all the cool stuff, so I guess be careful when you're side decking. They might be able to see that. Whoops! But we're going to check out. Let me go ahead and kick on back here to the actual featured match area. Nice little private setup for you and an opponent of your choice. Kidding, of course, it's whoever you are paired up against. But just amazing vibes here. And so it's one thing, of course, to be on the featured match stage, but it's nice that this is, remote, it's quiet, don't have to have too many people in your way. But as we come out of here, you shall see that, this is like a full-on card game anime convention just in one shop. So just kind of going through here as we go. You'll see there are people buying, selling trading cards. Those are official vendors from OTS stores. We got all the wildness happening here. Duels in progress, and looks like we are about 8 minutes past the clock, so we should have new pairings soon. And looks like these duelists are in time, so won't disturb them. But the idea is there's a lot of cool dueling action coming on here, so if you're not able to be here, you should come down here soon. But you can always check us on the broadcast, and I'll go ahead and leave the link down below in the description. All right,
So
hey
yeah,
friends,
there's
we are
actually
here
like
for
a
the
lot
game.
of stuff going on at Game Guys, as you can see. That is where I am heading Saturday. And so Saturday I will be doing a full broadcast stream, me and Steven Rodriguez, 9 rounds of Swiss, looking forward to it. It'll be the same format that we did at YCS Columbus. After that, I've got a little cosplay trip, and mark your calendars. Sometime the week of June 15th to June 19th, I may be doing something big. But that's all you're going to get. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I've been excited about that's been coming for months now. And it's going to be good to actually get it done. Hopefully you had a good time watching YCS Columbus. I definitely had a good time too, but my voice kind of going out. And I still have 9 rounds of Swiss I got to broadcast at the end of the week. So we are going to cut it here. But thank you so much for your support, everybody. This has been a wild run, and it is only possible from viewers like you. And I mean that, not just quoting NPR here. It's a real, like, privilege to be able to go on all the adventures I get to do and share all that stuff when I come back home with you duelists. But that's going to be it for tonight. So you know the drill. You are all free now. What does that mean? Well, it means that you don't have to go home, but we can't stay here because we're all free now. Yay! Have a great rest of your evening. And yes, IHA, I believe that card should still be. Oh yeah, there it is. Yep. Troutfix there, still there. Thank you, because I forgot it was there, but that's what I got you guys for. All right, see you, duelists. Take care.